There was another horrific rape of a woman who was coming in from Andhra last night by two police constables allegedly in Tiruvannamalai district, and that's really shaken up the state administration and the police force as well.
That's right, Veera. Two policemen in Tamil Nadu's Tiruvannamalai district have been arrested and suspended for allegedly gang raping a 25-year-old woman from Andhra Pradesh. According to investigators, the survivor and her mother had travelled from Andhra Pradesh to sell fruits in Tiruvannamalai. This happened on Monday. The women were then forcibly taken to a secluded location where the daughter was sexually assaulted. That's what the police have said, and the accused have been arrested, suspended from service. But the case has triggered outrage in the state with several questions. Leader of opposition and AIDMK chief Edappadi Palanisammy has strongly condemned this incident, calling it a dark blot on the state's law and order. Joining me now is Sanjay Sahai, ex-IPS. Thank you so much, Mr. Sahai, for speaking to NDTV. Sir, this is a horrific case. What kind of legal safeguards exist to prevent would you call it a custodial rape? But this is a police-involved sexual violence in India. How will it be treated, and how is it going to be? How are the laws different here, sir?
See, there are two things which we can't defend. So one is a custodial death, and another is policemen indulging into molestation and rape. So that is period. Let's be very, very clear about it. As far as these two constables are concerned, I think this is the most deplorable, reprehensible act which these people have committed, and under no circumstance anything can be talked about which would go in favor of the police or the ecosystem. Now, these two people, I think there should be an immediate inquiry. Leave aside the investigation which goes on in the departmental inquiry, which should be closed in few days' time. All the evidences would be available within a few days' time, and they should be summarily dismissed from service. That is first and foremost, because this suspension business and the court taking its own sweet time does not deliver anything. One of the biggest rape cases in history of Tamil Nadu has been this Vachati case in 1992, where I think the whole police force and variety of other people descended in this particular village under the pretext of going for a raid. And that was with regards to Veerappan. So that particular village.
You're making very, very important points there, Mr. Sahai. I also have my colleague Ashish, who's been following this very closely, join us live now. Ashish, obviously the details of it extremely disturbing. Tell us what you're hearing from the police force and also from the state administration as far as this case is concerned.
So when this incident took place on Tuesday, it was came in light on Tuesday morning when locals found this victim girl in the bushes, and then she was shifted to hospital, and police was informed. The victim informed the whole incident to the police authority. First, of course, the allegations are on constables, so definitely the local SP intervened into the matter, and both the constables, they've been immediately suspended and investigation has been launched. But this entire episode has shocked everyone. These two, this particular victim, in fact, she was traveling along with another woman in a lorry, and the lorry was stopped by these constables. In the name of search, in fact, these constables, it is alleged that these constables took the woman and the girl out, and she was dragged into the nearby secluded place, and there she was gang raped. That's the allegation.
Sanjay Sahai, when officers are accused of serious crimes, what happens to the investigation? Do you think that it is impartial, or is there a need that these systems have to be strengthened so that these investigations get swifter?
The quality of the investigation and the pace of the investigation primarily depends on the focus and emphasis that is provided to them, which means that the investigating officer should be provided both the freedom and the capabilities and the wherewithal to conduct his job in a fair and impartial manner in the shortest possible time. There are any number of cases, inclusive the case I was referring to, it took around 20-21 years, but there were 17 fellows who were convicted of rape in that case. So there are any number of instances where people have landed into life imprisonment and things of that nature. But the point today is how fast can we do, and how well we can explain it to the world that these people are exceptions, they are the black sheep, and this is not a trend which somehow we even tacitly support, or we are with the department in such a case.
Absolutely.
So that being the case, the criminal investigation goes on one hand because there are issues with judicial trial also. So that is one. Other part is which can be done internally, what we call
Right.
as departmental inquiry. So you conduct a departmental
I'm
inquiry.
sure many
as
of
early
these
as
things
you-
will also be done,
as-
Mr.
as
Sahai. The
early
problem
as
is
you
that
can.
this was a case
And
that
this way-
seems to have brought out some very ugly truths and realities, Vasudha. Something that the administration will have to look very closely into.
That's right, Veera, and asking the right questions could probably be the first step towards that meaningful change that both our panelists spoke about. It's time for a short break. More news and updates on the other side.